Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Revelations brought to you by Inspired Creations, HOM. Joining yet again with me this week is Diggs himself. Say hello to everyone, Diggs.
Hello, and today's snack is a ring pop. You may be asking, where's the ring, and why is there the ring pop?
Let me ask it. Hey, Diggs, you said there's a ring pop. I don't see any ring pop. Where's the ring? Where's the pop?
I opened the package, and I found it to have the actual candy part off of the ring. So the candy part is in my mouth. It's like a Jolly Rancher.
Show them. They don't believe you. Go What color was that?
Best
what
I
flavor
could
is that? It turned your teeth blue.
Blue raspberry.
That's why it's turning his teeth blue. Welcome back yet anyway. So there's your snack already revealed. That's all the time we have for you today. We hope you... We have more. And let's get right into it. This past week, we got some good comic books that we're excited to reveal to you. We have right away from DC. We're going to start with DC, but it's not just DC this week. I picked up some other books, and they're pretty cool. But got to start it off right. DC Rebirth Superman issue 23. We got young Mr. Kent there, powerless, continuing his storyline. Very good read. Again, Superman titles are all worth your time. Please pick them up. Highly recommend it. And speaking of high recommendations, I don't even know if I'm saying this right. Aquaman is also a great read. They're going on issue 23 right now. New story arc here, but Aquaman looks like he's in some trouble. He barely got out of the Dark Water storyline alive. He made a very cool decision to round that storyline up with Mara questioning him. So you got to read the Aquaman, really good. Another good title from DC, Batman, going on issue 23. There's Batman. Diggs, can you tell who he's going against?
I think that he's going out against Poison Ivy.
Very good. Poison Ivy is involved in this issue. Again, my tip to all you novice comic book readers out there, never judge it by the cover. That cover could be totally useless. It could just be art to grab the reader or grab a buyer to pick it up. You read the issue.
It can be about like Joker.
It could be. No, that's Poison Ivy in it. Also from DC, issue 21 of Justice League. Looking very cool. Again, showing all the members there. Superman in a struggle. Got Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash, Aquaman, Green Lantern. Again, DC is just knocking it out of the park with all of their titles. I highly recommend this stuff. Very much to you. I've been buying them since issue 1 of these guys. They're very cool. But let's get on to Marvel, shall we? I picked up some Marvel books. So ever since Free Comic Book Day, I was able to pick up some back issues for the $1 price. Remember those?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, these weren't $1, but I picked up Black Widow. They didn't have any of the Punisher back issues, so I picked them up right here. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues that I'm behind on the Punisher. So we got Punisher issue number 8. These are all current back issues right now. Pretty neat.
Looks like he's weaving something with knives.
Crocheting I think is what that's called. It's
with
crocheting
knives.
the skull.
With knives.
They look like knives, but I think they're supposed to be the crochet needles.
With knives.
They're
with
crocheting
blood on
with
them.
knives with blood on them. Can't really tell what's going on with these covers. Punisher, I will remind you, this is issue number 9. I will remind this is for mature readers only. It's got pretty much violence, but language is definitely an issue in these things. So it even says parental advisory, not for kids. Issue number 10 of The Punisher. Right there, that's what I'm talking about. They got some guy hanging by a noose. Punisher walking away, leaving a trail of blood in the shape of a skull. Pretty talented, Frank Castle.
Yeah. It is talented.
Punisher, issue number 11. There he is.
Jaws?
He's going against Jaws himself. I don't know how the Punisher's going to fight sharks. You got to read it to find out. He's probably fighting something else. It's just like, that's cool.
Maybe
this is actually...
Maybe it's a shark.
Maybe. This is actually a pretty cool cover. I like the background. And again, you'll see a recurring theme in most of these covers. They have a skull in the background forming somehow. This one's pretty subtle. Well, that's obvious, but pretty subtle. I like the way it meshes with the background on there. Like they're in a frozen tundra or something like that. You got two people fighting in the foreground there, but in the background, again, you see the iconic Punisher skull. Issue number 12 of the Punisher. I'm caught up with buying the issues anyway. Now I got to read them. Continuing with Marvel, this is the type of comic books that I'm a sucker for to buy. I buy almost all of these, depending on the gimmick. Or I shouldn't. The cover is the gimmick, and it's action figures as a cover. And I buy them all, most of them. It's the ones I like the best, I guess. There's some Marvel ones that has some toys, but it's all the new packaging. I like the retro ones. This is retro right there. So Star Wars, issue number 31, variant edition, Luke Skywalker in his Bespin fatigues. This issue I am not even going to open. I'm going to take that poly bag, grab a piece of tape, seal this baby up, and never open it again. I bought it for the cover. I love these covers. I am a sucker for these covers. Stop producing these covers, Marvel.
They do look cool.
They are very cool. And I have tons of the Star Wars ones. I have some Marvel ones too. Power Rangers as well. Why? Because they look cool.
No, I said why, because I keep on dropping my ring.
No, his ring without the sucker, without the pop. And I want to eventually decorate the walls of the icebox with these covers, or at least display them every now and then so we can see them. They're very nice. They're very pretty to look at, much like my face. And the last issue I got is a current issue. This is from, again, you'll remember from Free Comic Book Day episode, God Country from Image Comics. This one is celebrating, again, the 25 years of Image Comics in the industry. This one is celebrating Spawn. Very good. You may remember Spawn from our previous episode revealing medieval Spawn. That's somewhere up behind us right now. He made the shelves of the icebox. So, yeah, but this is God Country, the current issue, number 5. And, again, very much looking forward to reading this. I've bought 5 issues of this, and I've read none. I'm hoping this is a good book based on recommendation from C2E2. If it's not, I bought these 5 issues for nothing, and I've wasted my money. It's a problem. So I better read these things. But, Diggs, I'm just so busy. You keep dropping your pop and your sucker ring and stuff like that. That's pretty much me. I'm just so busy. But check out this cover. Very cool. They have a few variant covers.
I'm just going to put it on the table and leave it alone.
There's a color edition of the same exact cover, but I took the black and white one. It looks pretty fantastic.
It does look pretty cool.
It is pretty. The detail is really nice. So, and those are the comics of the week. I will now pass over the mic, this thing right here, to Diggs as he reveals his haul of the week.
Welcome to the Whisper Show.
The Whisper Show is not endorsed by Inspired Creations HOM.
So, I got... This is really out of the random. Okay, so during the weekend, I went to...
Your teeth are blue.
Walgreens. I know.
Smile.
During the...
High-def camera will get the blue teeth.
During the weekend, I went to Walgreens, and I happened to see action figure, okay? It's of DC. His name is Superman Doomed.
Oh, very cool.
This is basically Doomsday, or Superman as Doomsday right here.
As if Doomsday wasn't impossible to stop.
And now he's Superman.
That's pretty cool. This, of course, is cool. The 6-inch line of what do they call it? DC Multiverse figures? DC Universe figures, I believe.
And then, along with this, usually these kind of figures come with build.
It's a Build-A-Figure.
Build-A-Figure.
Bath. They call it something else now, too, but the term I like is Build-A-Figure. I think so. Okay. So the Build-A-Figures, I can't remember if I've shown you one on this show or not. But the Build-A-Figures is you buy one of these guys, Doomsday, Superman Doomed.
And then you get a part of a character, and then once you buy all the figures, you get to form that figure.
Yeah, so it's an investment, not like land or property.
But you do get a pretty cool free character.
This one is very cool. So yeah, essentially you get a free character if you buy the entire line. Right, probably a little bit more so because usually the character that you build is bigger than all the characters that they come in the regular packaging. So why don't you show them what the figure builds?
The figure that it builds is Doomsday New 52 outfit, and in the Superman Doomed pack, it came with his arm.
for size comparison, so hold those things side by side. So you can see his arm is almost the height from Superman Doom, from his neck to just below his knee. That's his arm. So imagine what the rest of this guy looks like. I don't know if we should. I told him as soon as he got this, well, now we got to go get them all so we can build Doomsday and probably show them on our show.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But, man, it's $20 a figure.
I know.
You know? That's
and then
cheap.
there's like,
that's cheap round. Usually, sometimes they're even more expensive than that, depending on where you go.
And then there's like, I don't know, 5 more characters.
I think there's 5 characters in all.
5 characters in all?
I think. I'm not sure.
I thought that the head came separately.
You don't buy the head by itself.
No, but like the body, the arms.
Comes with it. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, you were describing it yesterday. The other figures are the Nazi guy from Dark Knight story arc.
It is
Batman in his armor.
Batman in armor. Robin
from the Dark Knight.
Supergirl and something like the Mutant King or something like that.
That's what I meant by the Nazi thing. Yeah, the Mutant King. So that's Mutant King, Batman, Robin, Supergirl. That's 4. Mm-hmm. And then he's the 5th one? There's no other figure?
Yeah, I guess there is 5.
All right, so $100. So $100. That's cheap added. Depending where you find these guys. So that's $100 right there. Now, granted, we've bought Voltron, and Voltron was more expensive than that. Not much, to be honest, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get them, but I would love to show Doomsday on here and build Doomsday for you. That would be pretty epic. Tell you what, we'll throw it out to the masses, our 2 fans out there, all right?
Yeah.
So, and anyone else who watches the show, we appreciate it. If you want us to invest in getting this line of figures so you can see Doomsday,
tore off Doomsday's arm,
let us know. And we need more than 2 people responding, okay? What? Don't argue with me. We need more than 2 people responding. You can respond to us in the comments, that's preferred, or you can send us an email, iceboxcast@gmail.com. You can message us anyway. You can message us on Twitter. We're at iceboxcast. Let us know if it's going to be, if you'd like to see that, let us know. But again, we got to drop another $80, Diggs. You have $80?
No.
I don't have $80.
I have 0.
Fun. It is fun, and maybe we'll find a way to get it done. All right, well, that's Superman Doom. Is there anything else you got to reveal this week?
Yes, but Can you stall a bit of time for me?
Sure, I will stall. So this is impromptu, folks. I have no idea how long he's going to be. He could be 10 hours, and I'm still stalling, or he could be 30 seconds. We will find out. Let's see if he knocks down any of our equipment as he goes through the table. Thank you. Let's talk about this. You can find us on Facebook, and we've had a lot of products being in demand on our Facebook page. Please search us out. We are on Facebook as Inspired Creations, HOM. That stands for, of course, House of M. And that's just who we are. So find us on Facebook. You'll be able to see artwork done by all of us, primarily myself. But it's artwork that I do on
I have artwork coming up.
It's true. But you'll be able to see artwork that is available. If you want a print of it, let me know. It's created by me, inspired by others. Some of it's original art, though. And we also have T-shirts that we offer on the Facebook page. We have a machine called a Cricut, and it's enabling us to do customizable T-shirts from words to images, all in spot color, but they look pretty fantastic. You've seen us. I'm wearing one right now. Team Jesus, yo. I think I've worn the shirt before on the show. Mm-hmm. You seen Diggs wear his Annihilus shirt on here? They're very, very cool. And that's the kind of artwork I'm posting on our Facebook page, stuff that can be transplanted to these shirts. I recently did one of Space Ace, the video game. See, some of this artwork I don't reveal on the Revelation show. To see this artwork, you have to follow our Facebook page. And
you
it's
have
very cool. So have people search it out. Inspired Creations, HOM. Look at all the different artwork we post. All that artwork, for the most part, can be transplanted on a T-shirt. We've produced T-shirts for people already. So every sample of T-shirt that we do is posted on our Facebook page. So take a look at it. Another thing we just started doing as well, are decals. We've been customizing tumblers. Tumblers are. Oh, you want to go grab my? It's on the table.
Yeah.
I'll continue stalling. So we've been doing tumblers, and we're doing from anything from text. We recently did an image, but again, to see these things, you gotta be on our Facebook page. You gotta follow us there. And they're very cool.
Keep that there.
I'll keep it here. Thanks, man. Dig's coming through again. So here we go. This is a tumbler, and it says, "Nope, not adulting today." And it's quite tasty. It makes my drink taste that much better.
Okay.
So, tumblers, t-shirt, artwork, images. What else do I do on there?
Baskets.
I post our shows. We don't do baskets. We post our shows on here. You see direct links to our YouTube channel. You'll see direct links to our podcast on this thing as well. So check us out. We're on Facebook. Inspired Creations, HOM. Very cool. So, did I do it?
Yes.
All right, back to Diggs.
Okay.
Cheers.
One of our watchers named Vincent. I promised you to give
Vincent.
you another figure. And I didn't for like a month. So I repaid
Way
you.
to keep the fans happy.
I know. But
Our one
so
true fans.
I'm gonna give you 2, like I said.
You didn't clear this with me, Vincent.
I didn't. So I picked out these 2. If you don't comment before the next day, because this will be up by today, right?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. If you don't comment between now and tomorrow, once we meet at the Grand Hall, I will give you these 2. Lion guy and this guy. Okay?
Escalo, I know you were commenting before. Hold up the sword, dude. Was this the guy that you wanted to? I can't remember because I don't know these guys. Let me know in the comments. Let us know.
And then, Vincent, if you want a different one to exchange for one of these, just
Too bad. Oh, I mean, just tell them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Can't have my Death Note, guys, though. Those are all mine.
Or Dragon
All
Ball
mine.
Z.
Or Dragon Ball Z. Those are mine. I can't part with those.
Okay.
Moving on.
So I recently drew a picture of a main character in a horror game.
All right.
The horror game is kind of like Disney related.
Product placement.
So it's about a creator.
Horror?
No,
Okay.
it's about a creator who has made this cartoon, and later on he just abandoned it. He just left the studio alone, and he just left the cartoon. So later in the timeline, the people who used to work there sent him a letter to tell him to come back.
That's nice.
So
What happened?
he comes back, and there's ink all over the place. The whole place is run down.
Ooh.
And turns out Bendy is evil. Bendy is the main character. And I here drew a picture of...
This is Bendy. We're looking at Bendy himself. Oh, my God. He's got a smile. He wants us to think he's happy, but I think that's a pretty evil-looking smile. Am I correct?
Yeah.
He's looking for trouble. Notice how he has no neck. It's because he's an animated cat? Mouse.
They call the cartoon, they call them the Dancing Devil.
What? Are you going to expect anything less than evil if you name something the Dancing Devil? Pretty sure not. So this is not a surprise. I've never heard of this game, never heard of this character. We're revealing it to you right here on Revelations. And this is a game you can get where?
On PCs.
PCs only, so they're not on console.
That's all I know of. I'm not too sure if it's on console, actually. But I'm pretty sure it's only on PC.
Okay. Have you played it?
No.
But you've heard of it?
Yes.
Do you give it a thumbs up?
Yeah. I mean, there's jump scares in it, but they aren't that bad, to be honest, I'd say.
See, when I play horror games, I turn off the lights. I make sure I'm by myself, or if someone's with me, I guess that's fine too. But for sure, the lights off, and I play at night. I've played games like Resident Evil, the first one, and it scared me. So I've never played one since. I played Zombie Island, I think it's called, or something like that. And same thing. I turned the lights off. I played it. I got scared. I stopped playing it because it was too scary for me. So we talked about Roblox too, I think, on this show, maybe, or it was the podcast. We've talked about it, but and there was this elevator thing that you can ride. Some of it's scary. It's like you play during the day, lights on. Yeah. Ooh, it's not a big deal. Play it at night, lights off. Tell me what you think. I bet it'd be scary at that point. No?
Yeah, I mean, if you play Bendy and the Ink Machine at night, lights off, alone in a dark room, you will be scared by the jump scares.
There you go. And that's how you play horror
Even
games.
At one point, you're captured up, and one of the people, bows down to Bendy. All hail Bendy.
All hail me.
So then he spawns Bendy in real life, besides just a drawing.
That's the way to play.
And then, what happens is Bendy kind of consumes him, and Bendy is kind of like that person now, except he's like a human, but still looks like himself, and his face is kind of covered by ink.
Keep that up.
And then,
Keep that up.
Sorry.
Good.
So what you do after that is you stand up, walk through this corridor, then you walk to this giant room full of ink on the floor, and then you walk closer, and then all of a sudden, Bendy pops up and goes, yeah, or something like that.
Was he?
Yeah, or something like that.
There you go. What's the name of the game, Diggs?
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
And there's Bendy right there. That's all the time we have for this week for Revelations. We want to thank everyone for watching us again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Why, Diggs?
Because it is amazing and you'll have fun.
And how do they get instant notifications?
By tapping that little bell right next to the subscribe button.
It means a lot. Please take the time to subscribe to our channel. Get those notifications. You can also find us on Snapchat and Instagram, where we post pictures and weird things that we like, but mainly pictures of the artwork I was talking about earlier, pictures of comic books that we're reading, anything geeky we put up there. Follow us on Twitter at IceboxCast. Follow us on iTunes and SoundCloud. You can actually listen to our podcasts. He's the main host on that show. You can find us on iTunes and SoundCloud as Icebox. And last thing, our mother creation, Facebook. Follow our page, Inspired Creations HOM. You'll have a blast doing it. And you maybe pick up some merchandise from there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Dick?
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
Product placement. Let me have one more drink in my excellent tumbler. Oh my God, it tastes wonderful. Tastes wonderful. Anything else, Diggs?
No, except I'm going to tell you a secret for once you do your closing line.
All right, go ahead. After it? Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. Just say it. Just say it. Yeah? Yes? You said that 3 times already? Why? You got something? He's got a little surprise for us, folks. So, thank you very much for watching us. Again, leave us some comments on our page and under this video, and that's about it. So remember, until next time, it's never too late to create.
Just don't let your drawings end up like Bendy.
Please don't.